Sunil Kaloti. I stay in Nyati Wind Chimes, which is in Mohammadwadi and Undri location. It's a border area. We have a lot of problems which is related to water. We are paying taxes. There are armed forces employees, ex-employees or armed forces personnel who are staying there. Builders have given the constructed premises. People have taken it, but there was a lot of hopes of getting PMC water, which is till date since 2010 onwards, 11 onwards, we have not received any PMC pipeline to our society. There are close to around 25-26 societies which are nearby, and उनमें कभी भी पानी तो अभी तक आया नहीं है. सम सोसाइटीज़ में आता है, 1 घंटा आता है, उसके बाद में बंद हो जाता है. प्लस देर इज़ लॉट ऑफ सीवेज प्रॉब्लम्स. सीवेज के लिए जितना भी एग्जिट्स होता है वो कोई एग्जिट्स है नहीं वो सोसाइटीज़ में. दे ऑल गेट द टैंकर टू plug the sewage and then they go and throw it near the nalas which are there, और वो नाले में डाल के वो लोग भाग जाते हैं वहाँ से. ये प्रॉब्लम बहुत बार हुआ है. उनको कहा भी गया है कि वहाँ नहीं डालना है, एक कॉमन प्लेस में जिधर PMC का है उसमें डालना है, तो वहाँ नहीं डालते हैं वो लोग. प्लस स्ट्रीट लाइट्स नहीं है. रोड्स आर इन वेरी बैड शेप. रोड्स में एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं, बहुत बार एक्सीडेंट्स हुए हैं. प्लस इतना ट्रैफिक हो गया है कि उधर रोड्स, अप्रोच रोड्स में खड्डे हो चुके हैं और वो कभी PMC ने भरे भी नहीं. प्लस वो रोड वाइडनिंग करनी चाहिए, जो कि अभी तक कोई प्लान नहीं दिखता है. PMC के बाद हमने PMO ऑफिस को भी लिखा था, उसका एक एक्शन हुआ. 2-3 जनों ने फ़ोन किया, उसके बाद में अभी तक कुछ नहीं हुआ. जो CP ग्राम्स ग्रीवेंस सेल में हमने डाला था, जो इसमें ग्रीवेंस सेल के पोर्टल पे हमने डाला था, वो PMC तक आया, इधर पूना तक. उसके बाद में हड़पसर का जो वार्ड ऑफिस है उसमें गया और वहाँ उन्होंने लिख दिया कि अभी तक कोई प्लान नहीं है, और उसको टिकट को उन्होंने क्लोज़ कर दिया. उसके बाद में कुछ नहीं हुआ. ये प्रॉब्लम बहुत दिनों से चल रहा है, बट अभी एक टाइम आ गया कि इट इज़ गॉन अवे बियॉन्ड आवर वाटर्स. इट्स गॉन बियॉन्ड आवर हेड्स नाउ. People will take action left, right and center now. They might stop giving taxes also, because till date people were paying taxes on their own to get water and all these supplies, but nothing has changed. PMC needs to wake up. It is impacting the PMC's image, which he should address it immediately. Plus यहाँ street lights का problem है. स्ट्रीट लाइट्स में ऐसा है कि रात के टाइम पे बहुत बार वहाँ चोरियाँ भी हुई है. पब्लिक के ऊपर से किसी ने चेन खींची है, या किसी का मोबाइल लेके भाग गया कोई, या बीच में बहुत बार हुआ था. तो उसके बाद में कभी कभी पुलिस चक्कर मारती है, बट लाइट्स, स्ट्रीट लाइट्स इज़ अ प्रॉब्लम. विजिबिलिटी कुछ नहीं है. हम हमारे जो अप्रोच रोड पे भी देखें तो हमारे यहाँ डार्क रहता है, और जो गाड़ियों की लाइट आती है उसी पे चल रहा है. ये राम भरोसे वाला काम जो है ये बंद होना चाहिए. ये कब तक राम भरोसे रहेगा, वो नहीं चलना चाहिए.
I am Sunil Iyer, living in Nyati Chesterfield, which is on the boundary of Mohammadwadi and Undri, and I have been living here since 2005, so now it's close to 17 years. Earlier we were under the Undri Gram Panchayat, and about 2 or 3 years ago this area has been taken under the jurisdiction of the PMC. Now coming to many issues, we had been promised water from day one. Of course, I'm told that the builder was given this project based on the water affidavit, etc., etc. I'm not going into the technicalities, but water has not been coming here. Now, we as a society are today buying around 3,000 tankers of water, literally succumbing to the water mafia, which amounts to about 15 to 20 lakhs annum, including running a water treatment plant, because that water coming in is horrible. I have seen the condition of the wells from where they get the water. It's terrible. So the purification process is required. So that all costs money. So we have almost shelled out 20-25 lakhs, if you say electricity costs, chemicals, and etc., etc. Secondly, there is no sewerage line available here. They have made that pit, sewerage pit, what is that? But commonly shared between us and Serenity. But in days to come, it's going to be a problem. as it is, every year there's a choke up in the lines, and we have to again shell between the two societies over a lakh of rupees per annum just to get that cleared. Now, this is one of the issues. Another thing is garbage dumping in the area. Since PMC has taken over, there is some improvement, but then there are areas coming up to us which are grey areas, which do not come under the jurisdiction of any PMC ward, including the road which comes down from Nyati Estate, Bhangire Dwar up towards Country Club. Now, apparently that's a private road still technically, and consequently, there is no maintenance done. Whatever the builder, Mr. Nyati, with his good offices and his money constructed, remains. Subsequently, there has been nothing done. The road condition is bad. Because of that, there are two-wheeler accidents, people fall. Again, street lighting there is not there, because again, if street lighting has to be done, it will be borne by the builder, and I'm sure he would not like to go out of pocket. So with that, there are petty thefts taking place at night in that area. So there is a law and order problem also. By and large, see, you have created a place, but there is no infrastructure basically which is required to make a community or an area progress or prosper. We only hope that the PMC opens its eyes to reality and does something concrete so that people in this area are satisfied, because we have now started paying property taxes. If you do not get anything in return, why are we filling the funds? So if we say that we are not going to pay taxes, we'll be termed a black sheep. But then ultimately there is a give and take for everything. And everybody, whether we, as we grow older, are getting towards retirement, money becomes tight. So it's a picture which has to be looked in by PMC, and basic infrastructure. Nobody is asking for something hi-fi. Roads, water, sewage, garbage clearance, law and order. If that can be attended, nothing like it. Otherwise, we'll be remaining like this for years to come.
Hi, my name is Durga Krishnamurthy, and today I'm going to raise some issues that I, as a resident, along with the whole lot of residents of Undri, are facing. I shifted to this area in February 2021. And unfortunately, only after moving here, I realized that this area does not get PMC water. We don't have sewage connections. We don't have facilities for picking up trash, intermittent electricity supply, terrible roads, and what takes the cake is the property tax, the exorbitant amount of property tax that we pay. And we as citizens are tired of this. Every society here is almost paying 2.5 to 3 lakhs to tanker suppliers. Why? Water is a basic necessity of life. We all have dignity, right to dignity of life, and water is the most important thing. Then why are we suffering? Can something be done about this? I'm sure the government has all the powers in them to fix this issue. And PMC, unfortunately, is not responding to any of our concerns for the last 10 years. For me, it's last 1.5 years. However, people are suffering here for more than 10 to 12 years. And I think the government definitely needs to take cognizance of this issue.
My name is Nandu Kale, and I used to work for Air India 31 years as a crew member. And now I'm staying in this Serenity Enclave Cooperative Society from 2006 onward. I don't want to complain, but there are lots of issues which are recurring year and year and year. This particular property was in the capacity or owner of Gram Panchayat. We used to pay Gram Panchayat tax for many years. Last 4 years, we are paying taxes to PMC. But there are improvements, but according to most of the residents who are staying here, are facing a lot of problems. The major problem is drinking water, which most of the builder has promised us that you will get PMC water in next 2-3 years. But till today, there is no PMC water for us. We take a tanker water. Most of the societies have their filtration plant, and every householders have again aqua garden, we consume that water. Now, you will sit on the fencing and you will keep on cribbing about the managing committee or the surrounding area or the builders. Everybody has their problem. Builder has problem with PMC. PMC has problem with local authorities. Local authority says ki corporator says ki this is my bank, vote bank. So these are all problems are together. We must try to solve the problem. And when you try to solve the problem, 100% problem won't be solved. But at least even if 60% or 70% of the problems are solved, we'll be happy in life. Now, along with the water, the sewage system, which is not correct, we pump in every year about a lakh of rupees to remove this sewage system, which are blocked all over most of the societies. And we have representative, we have come together, 27 societies together in Niyati County. And now we are working for Niyati County along with our society representation. Now that has become a little bit effective to the ward officer. They are also trying to help us to clean the area, trimming of the trees, sewage system, and well-planned road, digging the road, making the road new. But these problems will not solve in 1 day or 2 days unless and until you are after them. Now, after them means one side is the ward officer and the other side is local authorities and all that. So, unless and until we clap hand together, because they always say you need 2 hands to clap and you need 1 hand to slap. Unless and until you sit on the table, the problem will be never ever solved.